Hey guys, JJ here with Well-Rounded Living, and today I would like to go over a concept that can help you in every aspect of your life, and that is moderation. Now, if you have had a chance to pick up a copy of my book, Mr. Rich versus the Joneses, I actually do have a chapter right here on moderation. But this is specifically related to the financial aspects and living within your means and how moderation can apply there. But in addition to that, it can be applied in so many other areas. So let's just start real quick with the financial aspect. Now, in terms of doing something like setting up a savings account, cutting out expenses, things like that, the idea behind applying a moderated method to that is that you wouldn't go and say, I'm going to cut out every kind of spending and do nothing but eat rice and beans and save 75% of my paycheck starting tomorrow. That's an extreme level of effort towards that. And chances are you're going to crash. It's not going to be successful and you're going to be miserable during the process. Now, similarly, that same type of mentality applies to doing something like a diet. You are overweight or you want to lose a few pounds, you go onto a diet, you push a little too hard, you try to cut out your calories or do something a little bit too extreme, and the end result is a crash there as well. But by taking smaller steps, you would be successful in the long run. So there are many other places this can be applied, and let's visit a few of those right now. Think about work. How many of you work 50, 60, 70, maybe even 80 hours a week? And think about, do you see a reward for that? Other than obviously the paycheck. But the point there is, are you working too much? And are you working to a point where it is unnecessary? Are you doing what your job requires, or are you taking it to an extreme such that the rest of your life is suffering? Now, every piece of your life has to be taken into consideration when you're trying to live a well-rounded lifestyle. So work is one aspect. You are going to have to work. You are going to have to earn a living. But you may also have family, and you need to spend time with that family. You may also have hobbies or entertainment. You need to participate in entertainment or something else, some other kind of hobby that interests you. All of these things together are what's going to make a well-rounded and happy, positive lifestyle. So back to the work topic. If you're working too much, you're probably not spending time with your family. You are probably not doing any hobbies. You're probably not getting any entertainment in your life. So by scaling back a bit and making sure you are working enough to make a living, to support your lifestyle, to support your family, but you are also making time for your family, you're also making time for entertainment, all of that's going to end up with a better end result. Now let's take something like alcohol as an example. If you do it in moderation, it can be a positive tool for either relaxing or maybe having a good time out with friends. But when taken to an extreme, or when used too much, it can have negative consequences. Think about the last time you went out drinking with friends and you drank a little bit too much. How did you feel the next day? Did you feel like it was worth it? Probably not. You probably felt a little sick. In addition to that, you probably spent a whole lot of money on that alcohol, and it, over a period of time, will be doing damage to your liver. So something that in moderation can be great, when taken to an extreme, is not. I mentioned making time for hobbies. Sometimes some people take hobbies to an extreme. Now, for someone like an Olympic gold medalist, or anyone who even goes to the Olympics, you don't even have to win, whatever that sport is, let's say you are a snowboarder or a runner who's doing sprints or hurdles or something like that. In any of those circumstances, those people spend all of their free time training for these events. So their hobby has effectively become their life. And in those cases, you're not going to see somebody who is an Olympic snowboarder out doing much else. Everything in their life is going to be surrounding this one primary topic. So they miss out. They could be missing out on family life. They could be missing out on other hobbies that they would have been interested in, on various other forms of entertainment, or on just trying something new. It may be that they do the same thing day in and day out. Now that's great for somebody who has that type of mindset and is going to take whatever their hobby is to an extreme and try to win competitions and things like that. But for most of us, we may take a hobby to an extreme, and it could be unhealthy. I don't know if any of you have seen some of the shows on TV, such as Hoarders, talking about people whose hobby is collecting things, and they collected entirely too much, and now they can't even get out of their house. Obviously, collecting is not a problem, and doing so in moderation is fine. Taking it to an extreme and collecting such that you can't even get out of your house and it becomes dangerous is not. But any hobby can be that way. The basic idea is if you're spending too much time doing just one thing, you are definitely missing out on something else, on trying something else. And depending on what direction your hobby takes, it could be dangerous, hazardous to your health, something like that. Moderation is the key to allowing you to get a wide variety of life experiences. By doing so, you're going to be able to develop your well-rounded self, have a lot of experiences to pull from to help you accomplish any new hurdle or task that you are faced with, and just generally be a happier person because you've spent time getting to experience a wide variety of things you hopefully enjoy. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Check us out at wellroundedliving.com, follow us over at Facebook, or subscribe right here on YouTube, and I will see you soon.